Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. Austin, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Virginia Storm. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. A look at Virginia's opening lineup. They've got the general. The closer is out there with D. And it's prime time. And it's the captain in at the small forward. And for Austin, Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Morris. Then there's Wade. Then there's Christie. And it's Wright in at the small forward position. You look at Austin. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
And Austin has possession after the basket by Virginia. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's D. Pass to the closer. Five on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The closer's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and they pick up 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Virginia with the ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, yes! That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Wade. Pass to Morris. Here's Christie. Lets it go. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's prime time. Virginia working the ball around. Here's the captain. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Wade outside. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Open jump shot off the mark. The Storm have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
In the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Timeout. Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And Austin calls their first time out of the game. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at the captain, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. In the corner, right with it. And right throws it down hard.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
The closer, and it's right, sending it back. They retain possession. As the closer hits the jumper in space. The closer's got 9. Boston trails by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the shot's good from Christie.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for the closer.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Wade passes to Morris. Here's Christie. Pass to Wade. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's the closer. He's got 12. Pass to Primetime. 6 to shoot. A shot. That one a 10 off line to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for the closer. Here's Morris. The 3. Rebounded by the captain.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's the closer. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Mr. Fundamental's got 5 points so far.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's D. No scoring in this one. The general can't get it to go. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. And Austin, another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Off their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Storm. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Wright. And Virginia also making a change. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the General. The Storm have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's the closer, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's what I call.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
For Austin, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Christie. And Austin, another three.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's the closer. 19 points in the game. And again, it's Virginia.
He is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Wade passes to Christie. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Launches it. Brian John grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A closer, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He has yet to score. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to the closer. 13 feet away. Misses for the second time in 12 tries. Morris kicks to Wade. Austin moving it around. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And Austin leads by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
As the closer buries it down low. The closer's got 26 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Wade dishes to Morris. Pass to Wade. The 3. Rebounded by the captain.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. Perez is checked in for Virginia. Austin trails by 3. Pass to Cooper. Here's Mr. Fundamentals to the inside. Cuts off the pass. And they're running. Here's the closer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Cooper. Cans the shot from the wing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's the closer, and he has 28 points for the game. Pass to D. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. All sorts of time, and there's another one for Austin.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's the closer, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Christie. He's got 11. Morris with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Pass to Prez. Shot clock at 6. Virginia needs to get off a shot. He's feeling it. And again, it's Virginia.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Mr. Fundamentals and Austin, another three.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's the closer. Oh, my goodness, what a play. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And here's Morris for three. It's rebounded by Virginia. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 14. And he's good on the three ball. Christie's got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's the closer. 37 points for him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Storm lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And, guys, for Virginia, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got Cooper. Andrew Williams is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Wade. And it's Joseph in at the 5, down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Lock at 6. Wade passes to Cooper. Misses the 3. Virginia has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And for Virginia, Prez out there with the machine. It's Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's the captain. And it's the Beast in at the 5. And for Austin, Williams is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And there's Cooper. Then there's Wade. And it's Joseph in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's the captain. Austin making their last shot. It's stolen by Wade. Williams attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Austin shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Tied up with that one. Anthony Black's checked in for Austin. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Virginia working the ball around. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Wade for 3. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Over to the left wing. Pass to the machine. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The machine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by Wade.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's the machine. Fires for 3. Here's the beast. Another 3 for Virginia.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Wade for 3. And Austin, another 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And he banks in the lane. Now it's a 4-point Austin lead.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and they'll keep your confidence up.
Pass to the machine. Here's the beast. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the beast. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Austin making some changes. Wright comes in for Cooper. Christie subbed in for Black. The generally's checked in for Virginia. The closer comes in for Prez. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Bullets. Pass to Christie. Back to Wade. Driving the lane. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Christie's got the lead up to 4 now for Austin.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The machine passes to the closer. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. The captain's got 5 points so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Wade, good. Wade's got 19 points.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Here's the beast. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go. And 11 points for the beast.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Back to Wade. Beyond the arc. And Austin, another 3.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's the captain. He has 5. Pass to the general. Another 3 for Virginia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Wade. 22 points for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's the machine. Pass to the beast. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Christie. Now here's Wade. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Austin lead. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Here's the captain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The captain's got 6 points in the quarter. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another 3.
Wade finds Williams. Now, Wright. For the 3. Here's Christie. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight. And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. Here's the machine. Latrey. Another 3 for Virginia.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wade gets to Wright. Pass to Wade. Shoots the 3. And Austin, another 3. And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor. Timeout called, Virginia. Austin making some changes. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Cooper in for Mr. Fundamentals. And then for Virginia, Prez is checked in for the captain. And it's D in for the machine. Virginia trails by 5. Here's D. Pass to the beast. And here is Prez. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Good on the triple. Prez has got his first 3 points of the game. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the closer, defended by Christie. Pass to D. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Wade in the corner. And there's another one for Austin.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Cooper. Prez passes to the general. Lets it go from deep. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Wade outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 17. Pass to Christie. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Virginia. Here's the closer. 37 points for him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The closer's got 39. Here's Christie. Back to Wade. Goes up on the high post, and the beast pulls it down. And for Virginia, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Wade brings the double team. Pass to the closer. Another three for Virginia.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Christie. Back to Wade. Here's Cooper. Back to Wade. Lets the three fly. No good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Dean drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Storm lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the screen. Here's Christie. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's the Storm. They're on an 11-3 run. Rez passes to the closer. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Wade passes to Christie. Back to Wade. From down in the low post, it goes. Wade's got 32 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the closer, and again it's Virginia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Christie. 19 points in the game. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and there's another one for Austin.
Waves the block thanks to the fadeaway. Quick thinking, look, great touch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Virginia ahead, up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Austin. On the court right now for the Storm. Time is out there with the general. And there's the captain. And it's the closer. And it's D in at the point. Here's Christie. And that one's good. Right as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's the closer. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's the captain. Hands it from downtown. And the Storm lead by 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Christie. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's the general. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Boston trails by 5. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Back to Wade. A steal. Here's D. He's got 5. Here's the closer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. One falls, so he hits both of them. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Christie. Will it go? And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Christie. And that's now 35 points for Wade. Here's the closer. Here's primetime. Here's the closer, defended by Christie. Just 5 to shoot from 20 feet out. A shot by the closer, no good. Boston trails by 4. Right outside. Pass to Wade. Morris outside. Right outside. Here's Christie. The 17-footer. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's primetime, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Mr. Fundamentals. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Down low, Wade takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Wade's got 37. Here's the closer. To the middle. Here's the general. Makes it off the glass. And the Storm lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the wide open shot from Morris. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the captain. Guarded by Wright. The captain, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's the closer. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Last touch by Morris. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
So it's the Storm now. It's a one-point game. Clock at 6. Is the closer. No good on the three. Austin has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. For the lead, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Timeout called, Virginia.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's the closer, and the defense guys searching in vain for a way to slow him down.
And the way he's playing, guys, I don't know how you stop him. This has been a joy to watch. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Austin, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Austin moving it around. Played outside, and the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. It's right on the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Prime time, the pass to the closer. Fires from deep. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
No one covering. Christie's got 22.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's the closer, defended by Christie. The closer passes to Time. 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Austin?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he knocks down the first one. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Wright. And Virginia also making a change. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the General. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Christie the pass to Morris. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Floats one. Count it. Good. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's D. Sinks the three-pointer. D's got the game tied up here for Virginia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Wade. 37 points for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the closer. Here's primetime. Another three for Virginia.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Morris. Wade at the elbow. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Virginia?
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's Dean. He's got 8. Timeout called. The Storm. Pass to primetime. Here's the closer. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Morris passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Christie. He's got 24. And it's Wade in the corner. From 18 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Storm have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
So it's the Storm now. Virginia working the ball around. Pass to the captain. Again, the miss by Virginia. Austin has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Morris with the screen for Wade. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to primetime. Here's Dean. Gets a very good look and converts. D's got 5 points now this quarter. Austin has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Wade outside. A 3 from Morris. The basket good off the assist from Wade. 14 points for Houdini.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
D passes to the closer. Tries from 10. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And Austin, another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Virginia trails by 5. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. D passes to the captain. They set the pick. Lets it go with the three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Wade. Good. Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Austin leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Wade, right side. And there's another one for Austin.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's the closer. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And you hear this crowd, they know he just set the three-point single game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy, he has the most threes in a single game for their team. For 3, up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Prez. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Austin leads by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Christie is out there with Cooper. Then it's Williams. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Wright, and at the power forward position.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The shot's good from Christie.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more. Now he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's the general. Takes the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Williams with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And Austin, another 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Prez with the ball. Here's the general. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Williams. Cooper with the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's the machine. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Virginia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To tie it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The closer's got it all tied up now for Virginia. Christie the pass to Cooper. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's the beast. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Cooper. To end the run. Drills it from outside. Cooper's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Austin. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Out to the wing. Here's the machine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Austin, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Cooper. And Austin, another three.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Pass to Prez. Here's the machine. They set the pick. It's up a three. Nailed from three-point land. The machine's got 6 in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game.
That shot wide open.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to the closer. Here's the machine. Another three for Virginia.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
Here's Cooper. Down low. The kick out to Williams. A three ball. It's rebounded by Virginia.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Wright. To the left wing. Pulls it up. Nice shot from the wing. Christie's got 32 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
To the left side wing. Prez passes to the general. Here's the beast to tie it up. Another three for Virginia.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And Austin has possession. Cooper the pass to Christie. Pass to Cooper. Shoots. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Cooper's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
The machine, another three for Virginia.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Picked by Williams. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Virginia, they're shooting just phenomenal here at 73% from the field.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Wright. Inside. And it's blocked. Here's the general, guarded by Wright. Prez passes to the closer. Another three for Virginia.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Pass to Cooper. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here. Austin making some changes. Morris is checked in for Patrick Williams. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Wade in for Cooper. And then for Virginia, Primetime's checked in for the Beast. And the captain subbed in for Prez. And Wright kicks to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left of the wing. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Virginia. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Austin has possession after the basket by the Storm. There's the pick. Fires away. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Right outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Christie kicks to right. Pass to Wade. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's hauled in by the General. The General's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the ball.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's the closer. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Fades. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. Virginia leading by 8. Here's the closer. Pass to Primetime. Buries the long-range jumper. Primetime's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And for Virginia, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Pass to the captain. To the inside. The closer takes it off with both hands and grips it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. D, who's checked in for Virginia. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wade. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal on offensive onslaught. Virginia leading by 11. Here's the closer. Lets it go from the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. The closer's got the lead up to 13 now for the Storm.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory.
Ooh, what a slam! Oh my! What a slam!
Gracious. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So Austin ends up going with a new group. And then for the Storm, Moody's checked in for Primetime. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for the General. And Prez is subbed in for the captain. And Austin has possession. They trail by 16. 52 seconds left in the game. Here's Teagues. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Here's D. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Now Prez. Here's the closer. To the middle. Tries from 10. It's good. And the Storm lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Stripped away. Here's D. So we see the Storm get the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the closer.
The Eastern Conference.
You take a look at the Bullets, and they're looking at a quick exit from the conference finals if they can't get the job done tonight.
I mean, you're right, B.A. This game tells you a lot about a team's character. Faced with almost an impossible job, do they pack up and head home? Motivation's an issue when your back is against the wall.
Now the opening lineup for Virginia. And it's prime time in at the center position.
You look at Austin. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation, or are you determined not to go quiet?
A look at Virginia's opening line.
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it! And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now, here's Wade. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's the captain.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Back to Wade. A floater, and it's good on the way up.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's D. The general passes to D. Here's Primetime, covered by Morris. 18 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Christie. Austin moving it around. Here's the closer, down low, and he stops it on a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Good. I mean, the throwdown at the end, I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight show are going to pain them even more.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Christie the pass to right. Here's Christie. Crafty move. Inside, Morris. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop. Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's D. Pass to the captain. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
And Austin calls their first time out of the game. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at Mr. Fundamentals, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Pass to Christie. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the closer. The captain passes to Primetime. The shot from the low post is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Wade feeling it out a bit. Hits it from three-point range. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
From downtown, hangs on the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Morris. And there's another one for Austin.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's the captain. He has 5. There's the steal. And here we go.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so Wright nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's the captain, guarded by Wright. D passes to the captain. Another 3 for Virginia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Mr. Fundamentals got 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Puts up a deep 3. A shot by the closer, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 points in the game. The general passes to D. Here's the closer. The 8-footer. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 5.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. And Virginia also making a change. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the general. Cooper the pass to Christie. Morris outside. Here's Cooper. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Christie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Virginia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Primetime. And again, it's Virginia. Austin trails by 3. Christie the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. A fadeaway. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. So it's the Storm now. Here's D. Pass to the closer. Here's D. Defended by Christie. Virginia working the ball around. There's a screen. The closer. A three-pointer is right on target. The closer's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Cooper. Still yet to score. Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's the closer. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. There's the triple. And it's Austin with the rebound. Here's Cooper. And there's another one for Austin.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's D. Pass to the closer. Here's D. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Austin has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Christie. And Austin, another 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And Virginia decides to take their first time out here. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Wright. And Virginia also making a change. Trez is checked in. Off the run. Sinks the triple.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Austin has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. There's the pick. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Here's Cooper. Takes a 3. And Austin, another 3. Virginia trails by 4. Here's D. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That is his first foul of the game. Austin making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Wright in for Mr. Fundamentals. And then for Virginia, the Beast, he's checked in for Primetime. The captain comes in for Prez. And the machine subbed in for D. The closer, that's good.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Cooper, the pass to Christie. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Virginia. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Christie. He's got 5, and there's another one for Austin. Here's the machine, defended by Christie. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. It's good. This game is all even. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Cooper, the pass to Christie. And there's the drive. Fires the 3. And the Beast pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The captain with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The captain's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Pass to Cooper. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
He certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Trez is checked in for the closer. Pass to Prez. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Another three for Virginia. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Teagues. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Austin leads by one. Over to the wing. Here's the machine. Nothing on the board. Such a wide-open look. And the Storm lead by 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Austin needs to get off a shot here. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Storm lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Storm.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Austin has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. On the floor for Virginia, we've got Prez. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with the beast. Then there's the captain, and it's the machine in at the point guard position. It's good from long range. He's got 6. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Pass to Prez. And again, it's Virginia. And it's right with the ball for Austin. They trail by 1. Outside Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 2. Offline with his 3. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the paint. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Right wing. Here's Prez, and the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Virginia lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Virginia.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wade, he's checked in for Austin. The general, he's checked in for Virginia. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wade with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Here's Cooper. 6 to shoot. Picked by Williams. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Austin trails by 4. Cooper the pass to Wade. They set the screen from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's the machine. Pass to Prez. Here's the general. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Cooper. Wade outside. And Austin, another 3. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Pass to the general. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Virginia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Austin making a switch here. Christie's checked in, and Virginia also making a change. The closer's checked in for Prez. Austin has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Scoreless thus far. Austin moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Right, left side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And Austin leads by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's the machine, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at prime time, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. And, of course, the general. He shows up in that same conversation.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Wade on the wing. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for Austin.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. But he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's the machine. Wade is covering. Here's the beast. Pass to the machine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The machine's got 7 points here in this quarter. For Austin, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Wade outside. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Three-pointer, and Austin another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from the closer. For Austin, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Christie the best to Mr. Fundamentals. Wade outside, a 3-ball. The shot comes out.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to the captain. Here's the closer. Virginia needs to get off a shot. The machine kept alive, and it's all evened up. The Beasts got 5 now.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Cooper, 13 points in the game. Wade outside. Wright sets a screen for Wade. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wade's got 19 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timeout call for the Storm. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Wright. And then for Virginia, Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the Beast. Prez comes in for the captain. And it's D in for the machine. There's the closer. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Beyond the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's the general. Pass to the closer. He's feeling it. Yep, that one goes. The closer's got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's Wade in the corner. Shot clock at 6. A 3. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the closer, defended by Christie. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Back to Wade. Here's the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
There's a good screen. A closer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mr. Fundamentals passes away. Austin moving it around. Down low. Here's Christie. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 4-point Austin lead.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A closer, that's good. The closer's got 23.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Fires from deep. And Austin, another 3.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
1:56 left in the first half. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Austin leading by 4. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 7 points in the game. Here's the screen. Pass to Christie. And Austin, another 3.
Well, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowed.
Here's D. 1:19 left in the first half.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Christie. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the closer. He's got 23. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And having a whale of a game from 3-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Lets it go from 11 and off the prime, and in it goes. Mr. Fundamental's got 9.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
29 seconds left here in the second. That one from long range. The closer's got 29 in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Wade outside. Pass to Cooper. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Austin up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Morris. Christie is out there with Wade. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's right in a Pathusi. Wade gets the bucket. He's got 25.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And for the Storm, the captain out there at the general, that's the closer. And it's prime time, and it's D in at the point. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Austin shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Here's the captain. There's the pick. Fires away from way outside. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Basket counts.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Virginia trails by 11. Timeout call. The Storm.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at Mr. Fundamentals, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Here's prime time. And he uses the glass on the layup. Prime time's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Morris. The shot, no good. Virginia trails by 9. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's the captain, guarded by Wright. That's the 3 fly. The general. Good. 5 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The shot by Wade, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to the captain. Here's the closer. From the arc. And it's Austin with the rebound. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts the move on. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Virginia trails by 9. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The closer passes to the captain. A three-pointer is right on target. The captain's got 16 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Christie, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Austin leads by 9. Virginia has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's the captain, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Swiped away. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Bounce pass from Wright. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Christie. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Wade's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Austin. Here's Dean. Here's prime time. After the general shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. The general's got 8.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wade outside. 20 feet out. And there's another one for Austin.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from the captain.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly a
and again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And it's blocked. Morris dishes to Wade. Back to Morris. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's a screen. There's the closer. Sinks the triple. The closer's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Wade from outside. That shot off. Virginia trails by 8. Pass to the closer. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Christie. Nailed from three-point land. Christie's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's the General. It's good from the top of the key. The General's got 10.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
To the left side wing. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And Austin, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chips.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Man showing some terrific range. And that's now 35 points for the closer. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Back to Wade. Here he goes. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Austin moving it around.